Guys, I will mention 5 reasons why Dragon Ball Super is the best show ever. First, obviously, amazing transformations. Dragon Ball sets the standards for transformations, and who wouldn't like the power scale to escalate like an amazing animes like Gurren Lagann by the Studio Gainax. Explosions are cool, transformations give us more excuses for cool shit to happen. Super Saiyan sets the standards for golden forms, and Dragon Ball Super with his God form sets the standards for God forms. And you can see that in One Piece lately, the best arc in the show has the Zua full transformation from Wano, which I didn't read, but it's my favorite show and favorite arc ever. Amazing Saiyan forms introduced in Dragon Ball Super are fresh, and they expand the lore even more. Let's take a look at the amazing forms like Super Saiyan God. The forms they kickstarted Dragon Ball Super after retconning Battle of Gods, the best movie ever. And what's so amazing about this form is it makes Goku slim, going against your standard bulky epic, meaning it's better. Also the amazing design, red hair, fiery aura, power to destroy the universe, the amazing ability to absorb your power into your base for making you even stronger, and transforming to make even stronger, and that no other Saiyan can achieve this form because pure-hearted Saiyans are rare, and it's not like an entire universe exists full of pure-hearted Saiyans everywhere like in Universe 6, I mean Universe 7. Not counting heroes and fusions. Only Goku and Vegeta can achieve that form. And my favorite moment about Super Saiyan God is when he summons that cool red channeler. That was so sick. Next we have Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan, what an amazing name, also called Super Saiyan Blue. Blue is so underrated. People say it's just a recoloring in Super Saiyan. These haters pay no attentions. Let me remind you, these same haters defend Super Saiyan 2, which is just Super Saiyan with electricity, or Super Saiyan Grades, which are just Super Saiyan that are bulky. Super Saiyan God Blue, if you pay attention, you would see that one bang not aligning with that for Super Saiyan. It's totally different, that's why it's amazing. Also, blue is my favorite color ever, and that's why it's amazing. It looks tranquil, reminds me of the ice power-up from New Super Mario Bros. V, which is a counterpart to the fire power-up from previous Mario game. And the amazing plus, obviously, is perfect ki control, which allows Goku give us amazing fights even against the weakest of opponents without killing them by accident. He can't do that in his base form of Super Saiyan because they have no perfect ki control. Not to mention, he can just stack 20 times Kaioken on top of it without the consequence of destroying or harming himself, which makes his feat, knowing that he can destroy the universe, to destroy entire multiverses with ease. Lastly, stamina problems prevent that form to be broken, like we need more weaknesses for Goku, and prevents the Saviors from being stale. Next we have Ultra Instinct. Excuse me for fangirl, but oh my god, Goku is so amazing. Best form in the franchise. This was foreshadowed throughout the show amazingly. This training made total sense with what Ultra Instinct means. I immediately connected the dots and never doubted Toriyama-sama. The moves Goku did in Ultra Instincts are so amazing. It made Super Saiyan look like Bio Broly, like Super Saiyan what? The coolest part is when he used it against Kefla, my favorite character by the way. Like, she was so OP. Goku stated her power is immeasurable in her base form, but her instinct came out of nowhere. I mean, meant to say, and saved Goku in the right time. I meant to say, it appeared with Goku remembering how he felt against his fight against Jiren, and surpassing his limit again and showing the most badass Kamehameha ever. Like, could Goku shit in Ultra Instinct and it would be the best thing in the franchise. But you know what is the best about this form? It has two versions. The first, the incomplete, and the mastered complete version. Like Super Saiyan Blue, obviously it needs some consequences like dodging without thinking, broken. But can you imagine how this would be if Goku mastered the mastered version of Mastered Ultra Instinct? Man, Superman fanboys wetting themselves scared, but what am I talking about? They will find ways to downplay Goku's feat with their mental gymnastics. We couldn't engage with their brain-dead arguments. The next form, Super Saiyan Worlds, so beautiful. I'm glad Goku Black exists. Damn, such a badass name. Nice reference, Toriyama-sama, a Kamen Rider has this version of Super Saiyan Blue. I wish Saiyans had their own versions from other universes, but at some point it might get repetitive. Rose is my favorite color, obviously. I would love this form to see more of it. People call it obviously a recolor of Super Saiyan, but haters obviously pay no attention. That one bang, remember? It doesn't line up. Next form, Super Saiyan Rage. You know what's cooler than Super Saiyan 2? Super Saiyan 2 with dual aura. Blue and gold go so well together, and I'm glad Trunks can finally fight against Samus. And Goku Black even rivaling Super Saiyan Blue. Haters will claim this power came out of nowhere and is too big of a jump, but the same haters obviously haven't watched Dragon Ball like Super Saiyan 3 came out of nowhere and nobody complains. And next form, Rough Mode. Broly's signature form, excuse me. Haven't watched the movie, but it's my favorite movie of all time. The animation, well, we will talk about that later if I don't forget. Broly was so sick in that form. It reminds me of Super Saiyan form, my least favorite form. I'm glad this doesn't exist. Broly is such a cutie in this movie, and seeing his personality change so sudden and using the Ultra powers makes him unique amongst Dragon Ball and fictional characters in general. Let's talk about the second reason why Dragon Ball Super is so amazing. The amazing characters. Obviously you have your standards: Goku, Vegeta, Master Roshi, Bulma, Gohan, Videl, Pan, Captain Ginyu, Frieza. But we have also new faces like DBS Broly, such an amazing character. I already mentioned him, but unlike the old Broly, he's someone you can relate to. The old Broly was just a rip-off of Hulk. Always some anger issues shouting his name, mostly Kakarot. Dragon Ball Super movies, the DBS movie, Broly would never do that. He has such a tragic past. Did see Broly have a tragic past? No, he didn't. If you disagree, you haven't seen Dragon Ball and are just a C Broly turd. Ribian, amazing parody of magical girl genre, such a subversion with cute girls turning into fat cute girls, and hype every time when I see her and mention the word love. But not to mention, the best thing was her unique fighting style, using her body shape to her advantage. I recall her absorbing one of Vegeta's blows with her ass. That was so cool. Next, Cauliflower. I love tomboys, they are so awesome. She's the deepest and most interesting character. Not only is she a female, but also a Saiyan that can turn Super Saiyan and Super Saiyan 2. We always wanted that, because it makes the story so interesting, totally not making me horny or thirsty, because I am thirsty for female characters. She reminds me of Matori Ryuko from Killer Kill from Studio Trigger, which have has people from Gainax working on it. She's a prodigy, allowing her to get Super Saiyan and Super Saiyan 2 quicker, which makes sense since she's from Universe 7, which means they are developed differently, which excuses their getting 3 power-ups for all 4 of them. The haters call this awful because she looks like an Adventure Time character, like a broom, devaluating amazing forms. To that I say, have they watched Dragon Ball? Goten and Trunks did the same thing. Were the haters back then? Why are they Dragon Ball fans? Aren't girls allowed to turn Super Saiyan? I bet they would be fine if Nappa would be a Super Saiyan. Also, the show implies they are lesbians. That makes it more amazing than Yuko 2, and Champa considers her and female Broly the hope of Universe 6 and gives them the Putaga. I mean, who cares about it? Female Broly. People insult her by being a Broly reference. That's just shy. Well, too many shy characters have such amazing character development and overcame their shyness. Nobody talks about amazing character development, and that alone makes her better than Z Broly, Raditz, Dabra, Baby, Kid Buu, Nappa, Cell, Frieza, Gogeta, and some other characters I forgot. Well, if they weren't well written, so they don't matter. Gogeta. Little pause from the amazing female characters. I decided to add Gogeta. Why? Because he's now canon, and now considered a completely new character because he's introduced in Super. Do I need to explain why Gogeta is so cool and amazing? Why it makes her better than Z, Dragon Ball and GT, which don't exist, and Kai? Tell me below why I execute you plebs. Kefla. Obviously I love Cauliflower and female Broly, so obviously I will fall for Kefla. She's by far the best designed Dragon Ball characters, and simple too. Even the haters get horny seeing her, especially those who have a muscle fetish when she turns Super Saiyan. She also has amazing playful personality known by fusions, and she easily outskilled Goku, catching him off guard. Wish we saw more of her, but at least she went with a bang, forcing Goku to fire an Ultra Instinct badass Kamehameha. Next amazing character, Jiren. When I heard his backstory, it moved me so much. It's relatable, as we know from Batman and Sasuke. Similar, but similar doesn't mean it's a rip-off, and it's also far better because Jiren actually gets stronger by tweaking the wrong path. Batman did the good guy stick, and Sasuke went the wrong path and got stronger. Top, deepest character in the show, no explanation needed. There were more, but we need to move on. Third, the story. Dragon Ball isn't much known for its story, but Super fills the gaps and fills missing holes. Like Goku can still improve, Vegeta can still catch up. Also Frieza comes back, fights against the god of freaking destruction. We see evil Kaioshins, we see time travel to future Trunks timeline, lesbian shipping material. Also, Potara Retcon allows us to see Vegeta more often. Reasonable Potara Retcon. Also, we see Frieza come back, we see amazing female Super Saiyans, we see Vegeta become a mentor, we see slice of life moments, and Pan is so cute. Also, Tournament of Power, best arc ever in Dragon Ball. Deep character moments for female Broly, overcoming her shyness. Android 17 existing, Goku crying for Roshi, that hit me so hard. Vegeta giving up his for pride, and did I mention Frieza comes back? Wow. According to the latest act, which I didn't read, but I'm hyped to see Frieza come back again from the dead. Wow. And let's move also the fourth point, homages. Obviously there will be some Easter eggs to please the fans, and some of what I liked is female Broly doing some Broly from Dragon Ball Z reference. We see Vegeta fires the Ed Sheeran his final shine, final flash shine. We not forgets the non-canon shit against. It's been obviously a reference to the one against Service Execution, down to the left, to the surprise, and the taunt. There are also some cool GT references. How many shows can say reference something that doesn't exist? What do you say GT fans that don't exist? Does GT have any Super references? No, because GT Super is bigger than GT. Those Super fans are better than GT fans, and they are also smarter. Goku Super Saiyan Blue Kamehameha against female Broly being a great reference to see Broly tanking the Super Saiyan Kamehameha at point blank. Piccolo using old techniques from old Dragon Ball. Master Roshi referencing things he told Goku and Krillin before his final Kamehameha against the chicken dude. That was so cool. Last but not least is Toriyama-sama made it, and it's canon. Guys, Toriyama-sama is made it so automatically it's cool, and it's a canon, which makes it even cooler. Toriyama is the best writer, giving us Dragon Ball Kai, and Dragon Ball Z. All products best things ever. Amazing trivia. Toriyama also made Dr. Slump, but back to Dragon Ball Super. Toriyama made comedy, and he set the standards for fighting shonen. He made training arts, not Kinnikuman, that doesn't count. He came up with golden power-ups, not Saint Seiya, it doesn't exist, and tournament arcs, not Kinnikuman, because it would ruin my argument and it isn't popular to begin with. It inspired all the shonen, the big three, which are just inferior copies of Toriyama's masterpiece Dragon Ball. Since Dragon Ball is already inferior to Super, that makes them insignificant bugs compared to Super. And lastly, you see why Dragon Ball Super is the best anime ever. Not Bleach, not Saint Seiya, not Naruto, especially not Shippuden and Boruto, not Black Clover, it can't even compete. My Hero Academia has no Super Saiyans and unique designs like it's a Tournament of Power. Not One Piece, obviously, but it is a decent show. Not Kinnikuman, no Jujutsu Kaisen. Even if there are other genres, nothing is better than fighting shonen, so Death Note and Azumanga Daioh are worse by default. How can you have engaging story without punching each other? Are you guys stupid? I hope you enjoyed the amazing video and now understand why Dragon Ball Super is so amazing. And if you don't, I feel sorry for you. See you around and happy April Fools, guys.